Sachin?
Yes, Sachin.
Okay, Sachin. Good, good. My name is Lee.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Lee.
Nice to meet you. And how are you today?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Tell me about yourself.
My name is Lee. I'm in England at the moment, and I live on the south coast of England, near the beach.
Okay. Actually, I don't know about the other countries because I never visit any country. So, so okay. So yeah. So today I have one question for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So the question is like in India, like I'm from India. So
Mm.
also if I talk about myself, so also a teacher, I'm teacher and I also teach my students English. Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I'm working in a government school as a guest teacher in India. So especially in India, maybe if I'm not wrong, but I feel these things and I experience these things. Like a lots of people, they want to improve their English language. Like right now, I am working on my language, but they are unable to improve their languages. Whatever the language they want to speak in, especially in India, they want to improve their English. Okay, but whenever they learn this language, they will learn this language, and they think like they treat this language as a subject. Do you know about like as a subject English is different and as a language English is different? So people always learn this language as a subject. So what do you think about this thing? Like if we learn English language, okay, if we learn English language as a subject, so there are some possibilities in future that that person who is learning this language as a subject will speak very fluently in English. It is possible or not? So this is my question.
Okay, yeah. I like this question. It's a good question, and I think you have to do both
Okay.
because when I was young, I learnt English as a language because I listened. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm already speaking English as a language. Yeah. By the time I go to school, but in school I learned English as a subject, and that improves my grammar, my vocabulary. Um, Maybe there is a certain format to speaking English formally, yeah, in different situations. So, had I never been to school, had I never learned English as a subject, I would still speak very fluently, but maybe I wouldn't have the depth of language that I've learned because I've learned it as a subject. Yeah. This
Okay.
enables me, learning it as a subject gives me some degree of ability to teach it to others.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. I got it. Actually, whenever I teach to my students this language, they have lots of problems towards this language because people, especially because I'm from a small village, so there are no any like we can say institutes are available in my village. So I'm only one person who is teaching this language, okay, to students. So they have lots of questions about this language because they don't know anything about this language because they have been learning this language as a subject from their childhood, and now I'm teaching them as a language. So I think that's why they are not able to understand, they are unable to speak, and they are unable to understand this thing that I tell them this thing. Like if you want to improve your understanding, because first thing is that understanding, if you are not
Yeah.
able to understand English language, so you can't speak. So first thing is that you have to listen. So whenever I tell them, okay, that listen more and more, okay, if you are listening in English, so automatically your understanding will be improved. So I always tell them, but like a student, he is beginner, okay, so when I tell them this thing, so they are not able to understand, okay, they are not able to accept this thing because they think
Yeah.
why why it is important to listen, because whenever beginner, when a beginner listen anything in English, they are not able to understand a single word or a single sentence. So they get bored. Okay, they after some time they will get bored and they will leave this thing. So this activity. So I also call this habits, English habits, like listening, reading, watching. Okay. So I in the last that is speaking. So this is my question, that as a teacher I am asking you, like how can we feed this thing in the students' mind, like listening is important, and how can we improve their understanding, because whenever they listen something in English, they are unable to understand that thing and they will easily get quit that thing. They will quit this thing because they are not understanding that thing. They are unable to understand that thing. So how can we treat to our students, in especially in India, in my village, because our mother tongue is Hindi, so they are unable to understand English language because their upbringing is very, they have only Hindi environment. Okay, their mother tongue environment. So how can we can say, how can we create that environment? So please, if you have any kind of suggestions, so just tell me.
Sachin, it is, you have to make it fun. Kids don't want to learn, they only want to have fun.
Okay.
So songs and short bursts of teaching, only in short amounts, based around lots of fun.
Okay.
So I don't know.
We can also suggest. Okay.
Things like these types of things. Yeah. And what else do I have? These kinds of cards. Yeah.
No,
playing a game.
Yeah, actually, I was talking about like 12th class students, like in college students. So
how? Not small children.
Yeah, no small. I'm talking
students.
Like college students.
Yeah. Okay. So this would again be short bursts, but you need to find a topic that they're interested in. So, are they university students?
Yeah.
Or maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will go to university, something like this. Then it has to be based around their interests. I find a lot more success with students if I find out what they are interested in. For example, a lot of my students seem to be have an interest in programming, coding, computer science, things like this. So I will find English articles or maybe some short videos on YouTube based around this interest, because then if they learn it, they will progress in what they're interested in. So if I'm saying to you, you must repeat the alphabet 100 times. If I'm saying to you, here's a word, repeat it. Why?
Yeah, of course.
Young people always ask why. And you have to be able to give them a good reason.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, my final question is for you, and that is accent. Because especially I think every country has their own accents. So if we talk about accents, so I think, like for me, I also feel I used to think like I didn't have good accent, but I learned a lot of. After that, I realized this thing that accent is not important. Okay, communication is important. So, but some people are there, they think like, if I don't have that accent, that American accent, British accent, Canadian accent, okay, so they think my English is not good. So, like, so do you think like accent? Okay, having a good accent, it is very important in English language, because a lot of people, they think like they also have good accent, vocabulary, everything. Their English is very good, but whenever it comes to accents, so they feel that okay, so your accent is very different. So right now I'm not feeling like that my accent is not good because I'm Indian. So in India, the Indian accent is very different because we pronounce every single word very clearly and we can say we are using our word. Okay, so it is like that. So my question is that can we improve our accent? And second is, should we improve our accent? It is good or not? Because people think that accent, if you don't have that accent, and if you will have that accent, so you think my English will be improved or my English will improve in future because I am working on my accent. So it is good to work on our accent. This is my question.
Okay, yeah. I also agree. Everybody has their own accent. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't mind what accent you have. And I tell this to all of my students. It's not about accent, it's about pronunciation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You must be able to pronounce words so that I can clearly understand what you are telling me. I don't mind if you have an Indian accent, an Asian accent from China, Taiwan, Brazilian. I teach a lot of Brazilian that have Portuguese accent. I don't mind. Keep your accent because it is where you are from.
Okay.
But make sure you pronounce words clearly so that I can understand them. So if your accent, for example, I have a student in Taiwan who cannot pronounce or has trouble pronouncing th, as in then, that. Yeah?
Yeah.
So if you cannot pronounce this, you must learn to pronounce it. This is not your accent, this is pronunciation. This is a pronunciation error that needs practice. But if I can hear, so I can hear that you are from India when you are speaking to me because of your accent, but I understand and we can have a conversation together. For me, the accent is no problem because I actually enjoy an accent. I have an accent. Someone from the north of England has an accent. Someone from Liverpool has an accent. Someone from London. Yeah, we all have accents. Pronunciation.
But some people, they always bother about their accent. They think I don't have it. Yeah.
True.
Actually, they are very fluent, but they don't have that confidence because of their accent. They think I don't have this accent, that American accent, so I will not communicate. Okay, I can't communicate with Americans or other countries' people. So yeah, these all were my questions for you, and I think it was nice talk with you. I think we don't have enough time right now. So yeah.
No.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. If you go onto Google and Google 6-minute English.
Okay.
Yeah. Make a note of it or something. 6-minute English.
Okay.
This is, if you can get to it, it's a BBC service and it will help with your teaching.
Okay. So 6 minutes English, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you have any questions, send me a message. No problem. I'll answer them.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.